we've recently raided and finished a war with Ayutthaya and Lanjing, and because of that, we had 3 new provinces that we decided to release as a vassal of Jirai. I think there's something I want to do. I don't know if I really want them participating in wars. So I'm going to enable Scootage, and we'll have them embargo our rivals. Because why the hell not? I will leave them to their own devices for now. First thing I want to do now is kind of reorganize my navy. Yes, I'm going to pull stuff off of protecting trade right now. Bring everything to Palembang except for the ships that I have over in the Caribbean. And in Mexico. Everything that is in the New World, I'm keeping there. Everything that is in the South China Sea, I'm going to bring home. We're going to reorganize the large part of our navy. Finished converting something. I don't know whether to go with. I'm going to go with the lowest time to convert until we maybe. Okay, never mind. Our ruler's 40, and we've got High Republican tradition, so we're probably going to re-elect this guy. He's got a decent trait as well, so that's fine. Get all of our navy together. And everything else is right. We have those ones out protecting trade in the Polynesian Triangle as well. Ayutthaya is no longer a valid rival for me. Did I just see that right? Okay, Ming and Great Britain. So, our rival is we need to revoke our embargo of Ayutthaya and issue one against Great Britain. Do we still have a truce with them? No. Wait for that one to get home. And we'll send our diplomat to issue an embargo on Great Britain. We now have all of our ships here. I'm going to split off the transports because I don't want to upgrade them if I don't have to. We're going to upgrade our ships. We've got a ton of money. Separate off the lights, have them protect in Siam. I think, right? We still want to have them protect in Siam. I don't know if there's a better place to protect right now. Maybe more ships protecting in the Polynesian Triangle, or maybe... No, California and Mexico are fine. No, I'm good. Maybe protecting in Japan? We'll see. We'll see how that changes once they start protecting. Everything here can be recombined. We'll let these ships heal up. Or get repaired. They don't heal their ships. And how are my ships in the Caribbean looking? End of this month, we'll start privateering. Because... Did I hit protect trade or privateer? Privateer. We will privateer in the Caribbean. Because there's 25 ducats here. A little more than, almost 26 ducats. There, and this will actually cause an event to happen soon. Hopefully it will happen soon. So now we have 27% of the trade in the, there it is, Golden Age of Piracy. Wars between colonial powers are bloody affairs that leave a legacy of devastation and villainy in their wake. Piracy has become rampant in the Caribbean. Former privateers have raised the black flag as they discover that peacetime is bad for profits, while naval captains, disenfranchised by the outcome of the wars, disavow their former sovereigns. The conflict between great powers has thus inadvertently ushered in a golden age of piracy. The Golden Age of Piracy triggered modifier will be available for the next 50 years. And it will cause some things to happen. So, first of all, we get Golden Age of Piracy. Privateer efficiency plus 20%. So we now go from 27% to... It's still 27%. Maybe we have to let the month tick before that gets updated. Merchant suffering. And it's up to 30% now. So we now are the strongest trade power in the Caribbean through privateering. I would like to actually do that in the English Channel. But we don't have any land over there yet. I don't plan on conquering any land over in Europe right now. Probably beyond the scope of me recording this game. I think I said in a previous video, we're just going for the missions at this point. And what we're doing by privateering in the Caribbean is hopefully going to give us the ability to complete a mission or two. I mean, we can raid coasts here too. Just by... It's not a lot, but it's still raiding. We built an empire on the back of spoils of trade, or not trade, raiding. The opposite of trading. We're making 4.4 ducats off of raiding the Caribbean. That's acceptable, I'd say. We have 30%. 30% of 25? That doesn't seem right. 113 doesn't seem right either. Did we capture or parts of a treasure fleet or something? I'm not sure. I know one of our next foreign talent spend almost 1,800 ducats to get 5% professionalism. Yeah, that's worth it, I'd say, considering we don't have a lot of professionalism as it is. So everybody... Okay, everybody's in my land that needs to be. Have these guys do their thing. Actually, something else I can do is first, I'm going to move 1,000 troops over to that army. How many leaders can I have? One more. What's the supply limit here? 32 in each. Oh, we have light ships here too. I'm going to bring these home. Did I combine those ships again? Wow, I'm dumb. Alright. So those guys are on their way home. And we're going to move these guys down to Panama. Well, Darien, but same thing. Alright, so we're going to get the gold coming and going. Anything that the Europeans bring, anything the Europeans take out of Mexico or I think even Peru will come through the Caribbean, right? This all flows through the Caribbean. I just want to make sure some of it is controlled by Spain. That's great. Alright, there's still a bunch of... Man, Spain's been slacking. I no longer transfer trade power to me. And I just want to make sure of something. Yeah, the only way that the trade flows from Lima is to Panama, which then flows to the Caribbean. And I believe treasure fleets follow those same routes. So we should... So we get our treasure fleets and privateer the Europeans. Missions beyond privateering. Gain explorer with 5 tradition. Lose 5 prestige. 100 ducats for a free explorer. Well, not a free explorer. One that doesn't cost us... Oh, he's actually not bad. For a 5 tradition leader. Alright, we'll bring these ships back up to pick up the other guys. Hey, new province. That's what I was waiting for. Alright, so they spawned in the Bahamas, which I think is guaranteed to happen. And they will accept an alliance once we improve relations with them. So I'm going to... start improving relations now. We'll proclaim a guarantee next month. And while we're waiting for that, we'll set our ships to pick up the other army and bring them back down to Darien. And these guys are already drilling, which is what I want. I'm going to hire another leader. This one, alright, he's a 2-star. And we'll set him in charge of the army we send to Panama. And I forgot about something. Hey, they love us. We don't have to do anything else. No guarantees, no anything, just ally them, which completes a mission, a pirate federation, we gain a bunch of stuff. So now we need to restore Srijaya, which involves us conquering Sunda. Before I do that, well, we're still creating cores. I need to finish cores before I start building stuff. I mean, I don't, but whatever. Let's just start. The Enlightenment can happen in our land, right? One of the following must be true. Province has a seat in Parliament, or a university, or all of the following must be true. Continent. Provinces on the continent of Europe, and a province owner has all of those things. So, as long as we have universities and development of 30 in all of the land that is connected to the capital, and in a state. So in other words, build universities in all of our provinces that are connected to the capital. Which will help us get them up to 30 development. That 30 development will also help, or increasing development might also help us spawn the manufactories institution in some of these. I'm just checking to see where all I can still build manufactories, or where all I would still want to build them. Don't think there's anywhere that a state house would be really good. We do have a Gems province in Cebu. Alright, might as well. Gems, glass, and wow, that would decrease it by 0. Is it really even worth building it in one that's going to decrease it by 1? No. No, forget that. Maybe if they were states, that might make a difference, but I'm not even sure. We don't have town halls yet. And we're not even close, really. What about courthouses? Okay, not really worth building those either. Not in the ones that we can right now, anyway. Probably because we're building other stuff. So, New Providence is our ally. It'd be great if we could vassalize them at some point. If I took land, say, I don't know, the Turks Islands, or land in Florida or something, maybe. Is this alliance even worth it? Probably not. I'm going to actually recall my diplomat and set him to automatically improve relations with our allies. Why am I having this guy over here? Okay. Both of those guys drill. That way they can still answer problems in the colonies if they need to. And these guys will have the young guy with 2 stars. Alright, let's continue. Some colonies are almost finished. Ivory Coast, Nippon, Nang. Really? That hasn't been colonized by anyone? I mean, we might as well start it on behalf of... Well, no. I already started colonies to... Yeah, we're still 1 over... No, I'm okay with recalling one of them. And we're not converting anything. Why aren't we converting anything? Oh, I would really like to take the province of Chal from Vijayanagar. Alright, so what else do we need? The pirate round. Oh! That. Right. So we caused the Caribbean Jamaica Channel have at least 1% trade power. At least 1%. We have 30%. How many lightships can we build right now? About 16. And we have 4 more right there. We'll build 5, or we'll build 15. Okay, I do have a university in Bangkok already. And I'm going to build another frigate just across... No, I'll build it in Belaton. That'll take us up to force limit. These guys are going to... Mexican treasure fleet, okay. Successful raid of a treasure fleet. We're almost back at 2% inflation. So we'll have to buy that down sooner rather than later. Let's upgrade these lightships that we brought home. The riches of China. Gain claim on North Anhui. When do these expire? 39? Alright. And no promises, but we'll have to think about it. Alright, colony in Tokachi has finished. I want to maintain 4. So another one's going to be completed soon enough. Ivory Coast. Not interested in the Ivory Coast. Polynesian Triangle, Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, and Guam are all being colonized right now. Cape of Good Hope, not really interested. Ivory Coast, Gulf of St. Lawrence, Geerding. So now we go to stop Russia's expansion. Oh my god, they have started their colonial push. I will say, I have gotten the, what is it, the Relentless Push East achievement, and that achievement is really fun. So, I'm thinking we have war against the world. We can conquer these guys if we want to, regardless of whether we have land next to them. So, we'll have land next to them just in case we want to go that route. And those light ships will finish. Still a ways out. Well, Johor's like taking forever to build that. Whatever. It's not going to matter in the long run, but the ships will be done when they get done. We have quite a bit of provincial unrest, probably due to our overextension. So we're probably going to be dealing with, what's this? Independence for Libertation. Comoros. Okay. Alright. I want to let those guys pop. Because alright, here's the idea. Stop drilling. Give me this fleet. Bring them up to here. This is the navy that I have set to automatic transport, right? Yes. So we'll send them to Alava. Because we'll continue our maritime ideas. I'm tempted to increase one or more of these guys to level 4. But two of them are too old, I think. 80%. When will these guys get here? Soon. I'm going to go ahead and build a shipyard here. Maybe. Is that worth it? Just as a place to repair? Nah. Not really worth it. But now that they've arrived, I'm going to let these guys get reinforced back up to maximum. So it'll be 12,000, right? Okay. That's fine. Dubious spending practices. Local unrest, local production efficiency, gain 2 corruption. I hate gaining that corruption. Get ready to do this. Going to provoke the revolt. What should happen is when they occupy it, they should form a core on it. Bring our navy over. Libertatia has a core now on this. I think that it can also spawn on Madagascar itself. I think I've seen Libertatia spawn there before. So I don't know if that means it can spawn in other countries or if other countries can get revolts. And it might just be that yeah, I have no idea what causes this to be Libertation separatists. Palu has been converted. Why do we have an extra colonist? Oh well, I might as well just start a fifth thing a little bit ahead of schedule. It's fine. And now we go to meet Russia. We take this back. Do I have any allies that I don't want to keep forever? Or that are weak? Manchu. Orissa. I mean, New Providence, I don't really need that alliance anymore. Oh, darn it. Idea. Handle them. Accept demands. We lose absolutism. That's fine. We don't have a lot of it to begin with. I mean, I guess that's less fine, because we don't have a lot of it to begin with. There's not much we should be able to spare. But, don't have much in the name of, or in the way of decreasing autonomy either that I can deal with. It's a while before we get our next age ability. And I'm willing to harsh treatment that. We've got a bit of military points, and we're ahead on military tech, so I feel perfectly justified in doing this. We could also strengthen our government. For 90 points, gain Free Republican tradition, and absolutism increases by 2? Sure. That's a little bit expensive. Brunei, also more expensive than what I'm willing to shell out. Previous oppressor. Okay, never mind. They're not a pirate republic. Oh. That was kind of useless. I guess we'll come back in about 5 years and just destroy them. If they still exist. So it was a mistake. Oh well. Take our ships back home. Our troops too. Our cores are about to be done. Election, we'll keep the guy. How are our ships looking? Only one left being built, and that's in Johor. Foreign plots. Gain money, lose Republican tradition, or lose stability. I will lose stability, because we can boost it back up again, and... What? He died already? Not what I expected. Not at all. I'm okay with getting a diplomatic guy. We're ahead on all the other points, and we're working on diplomatic ideas. How old is he? 32. As much as I'd like to go for missionary strength right now, because we're trying to convert a lot of stuff, we should be getting a second missionary soon. I'm going to go for core creation and aggressive expansion impact, because hopefully this guy will be around forever. We get our last light ship. These guys get home. And I will be using these light ships in the next episode. How close are we to our next reform? Oh, it's a useless reform anyway. There was something I was looking into. Yeah, if we ever get to tier 9, I'm tempted. I usually prefer to go for appointment by committee, because the advisor costs, even though it's a relatively low advisor cost reduction, is good to not spend as much money. But I'm thinking, especially with this game where we don't have a lot of governing capacity to make all the stuff we want to into states, taking the minimum autonomy reduction in territories isn't a bad thing, because we already have that from expansion. So, right? It's expansion, right? Yeah, negative 10%. And territorial core means it's 90%, so it would go down to 70%? Wonder if there are any policies that combine, or like any policies out there that do both of those things. Or not both of those things, but that reduce autonomy in territories as well. But yeah, in the next episode we'll see what we're going to do with these 20 ships.